There's a trending issue between Ubi Franklin, Spyro, and Davido. According to Spyro, in his word, he said Ubi Franklin scam him using Davido's name. Scammer from the sum of 20 million naira using Davido's name. And you know say this will not be the first time. Make they don't talk about this Ubi Franklin. They use Davido name till they collect people money. Very dark man. Don several try to expose Ubi Franklin for his illegal deals and bad deals, using the name and credibility of this our guy here, Davido. So the question is, how long will Davido tolerate such act in his team? How long will Davido move with such people? You know, it kind of like undermine the credibility of Davido and how Davido can really sympathize with people who are being scammed. Well, we are going to listen to Spyro first to know why he said Ubi scammed him.
Let's go celebrate. Yeah, Ubi just came down and said, David said, and I have an issue with Ubi Franklin. Yeah, so he called me on the morning and he was like, oh, he's going to Ghana. I'm like, oh, what's happening in Ghana? I said, it's Yaya's birthday. I said, what's up? Let's go celebrate. Yeah, Ubi just came down and said, David said that we should come perform at the birthday party that he was invited to, that we should come perform, that he was going to give us 5K. I said, I called him to the side. I said, bro, first of all, I don't charge 5K. My Nigerian currency, we are the charge. The least I do is 20 million. And on getting there, David was on stage. He came back from the stage he came down from the stage and I, I just said, the Ubi just came to me. He said, you are going on stage now. Before you know, MC don't announce. We have first Spyro. Bro, I couldn't even, and I had to call my friend and say, what kind of, and at that point I cannot decline and say, no, I'm not doing again because there were dignitaries there. There were a lot of people there. So my friend said, oh, you got to do it. So I went up, I dragged my leg to the stage, I performed, and right after, I said, okay, Ubi, Shebi, you don't try go make me. I don't perform now. Where my money, where you say David saying go give us.
Now, apparently, Ubi packed the money go. So, let me play the end of the video, guys. I think Mufasa have it here. The end of the video.
I have right after. I said, okay, Ubi, you don't try go make me. I don't perform now. Where my money, where you say David saying go give us. He said, no, don't go and bust Davido, don't bust Davido. It's not the one, actually. He said, let me tell you the truth. It's not the one that said you guys should come and do the show. He's like, are you kidding me? So David doesn't even know anything about this. So you just used David's name. This is broad daylight, bro.
Broad daylight scam, according to Spyro, Ubi Franklin using Davido's name. This will not be the first time. People don't talk about this matter before. Severally. This is not the first time. I don't know why Davido know the hear word. This is not the first time. Okay, one person go lie. The second person go lie. The third person go lie. The fifth person go lie, be when person you call guest and say this guy, it be like say this guy don't do it. It's not professional enough. He no get truth from out. Well, Ubi don't talk for the matter. Make we hear what he got to talk.
I get my 10%. Hi everyone. This is 2025. Over the years, I've been properly misrepresented. I'll do a direct business with somebody. If it doesn't go right, the first thing is, they'll start calling me names. And I've thought about him. Like, over the years, I'll just keep quiet. I'll not say anything. Everybody will say, oh, keep quiet. I'll not say anything. But this year, I'm not going to do that. And I pray that I don't meet such people on the line of duty or what I want to do. I just saw a video trending where Spyro is talking about a deal that I didn't pay him. Now, let's start from here. On October, so one of these days, I was just with my brother David, and I told him, oh, listen, it's Nyanya's birthday in a few days. And I said, oh, we're actually going to Ghana. I was like, yeah, that's true. And I said, okay, it's Nyanya's birthday on that day. Okay, I'll send Nyanya a jet to come and pick Nyanya to come to Ghana. Good guy. I love David. Good guy. Boom, he did it. He didn't fail. On that day, I got a call from our guy, Tola. I said, bro, well, the jet is ready. This is the time you should get to the airport, Fine. We hopped. So, before that day, Spyro had reached out to me saying that he wants to buy a car. And I said, okay, sure, I'm going to connect you, I called the car guy because that's what I do. If I connect you on a deal, I have to make my 10%. So he told me that, oh, they should reduce the money that you help them promote. I said, bro, they don't need that. They want their money. Do you understand? They don't need that. Do you understand? And I feel like you don't have what it takes to promote a car and get somebody to buy a car. Okay? So I told him that no. He said, oh, I said, okay, listen, if I'm waiving 10% from this thing, they are going to take it from my money. 10% of 105 is 10.5 million. Every transaction that I do, I get my 10%. And even with music, if I give somebody a show, I get a 10%. If I give somebody a gig, if anything I do, I get my 10%. So fast forward to him. I told him, okay, I gave him the guy's number. He went there. I told him, when you are done, my 10%, I kept quiet. But because I wanted him to have the car, I kept quiet for a bit. So a day on the 30th of October, he went there, picked up the car. He didn't even tell me. So a day after, the day on the 31st in the morning, I just called him. I said, oh, bro, I'm going to Ghana. It's Nyanya's birthday. David has sent us a jet. Yeah, it's going to be a happy moment. Blah, 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 blah. And I said, oh, he's about to drop a song. That can he come? I was like, oh, sure, why not? Let's go. He said, okay, he's going to come with 2 people. So I called the guys who are operating the jet. I said, I want to add 2 names. I sent them the names, right? Immediately I sent them the names. They added them because the jet was just going to be I and Yaya and 2 others, 2 of our friends. So it now made us 6 on the jet. I think 6 or 7 on the jet. We flew to Ghana successfully. We got there. Everything was fine. I paid for the accommodation, the food, everything. The only ground transportation I didn't pay for was the one from the airport. So when we got there, where whenever we're in a city, we bring in studios. So I called one of my people in Ghana. I'm like, oh, can you bring us a studio? You understand? Let's use it to record. He was like, okay, sure, he came. So we're recording music with some Ghana artists and everything. We're recording. So while we're recording, there was no intention to go out that day. So I now got a call from one of our friends in Ghana. It was like, oh, this party that's going on, some artists have cancelled. That please, since Yaya and Spyro are around, can they come? So I said, oh, sure, why not? I asked Yaya. He said, yeah, you can go now. He now asked how much. Him and Spyro, I said, it's 5K. They want to pay because it's like in an impromptu thing. The time I told them and the time for the event was like maybe 3 hours apart. Well, like, oh, yeah, let's go. And you see, if I'm lying on this video, please, the guys who did that event, they'll see it and they'll see that I'm not lying, that it's 5K. So fast forward to, we went to the event. They didn't give us the money there. It took some time, took some days. You understand? I started calling, and then. So I called Spyro. I said, hey, guy, how far this car now? You understand? Are you going to still give me my 10% from the car? He said, let him finish paying them. He will sort me out. So I was like, okay, if I collect this money, I'll give it to him. I want to see if he will either tell me, take the money back for your 10%, which is my 10% from the car is 10.5 million. The car is 105 million. So what did I do? I delayed it for a bit, waiting for him to activate. Now, the deadline for him to pay the last payment, because he took the car not on full payment. He paid 50 million, and the remaining about 49 or thereabout of the car, he paid it at the end of December 23rd. So after 23rd of December, Alpha, he stopped picking up my calls. I was talking to his guy, Kunle. Yes, I wanted to give him the 5K. But you're not talking about my 10%. So I held it on. So the day I was going to give him the 5K, I got a call from two of my friends. They were somewhere where Spyro was. He was just talking trash about me and everything. I kept quiet. So I called a senior friend of ours, a very senior friend of ours. We are mutual, a mutual senior friend of ours. I reported the thing to him. And I was waiting to see if Spyro would say, oh, Ubi, the 10% from the car deal, let's do plus and minus. If we do plus and minus now, he's meant to pay me money. So I kept quiet. I didn't say anything. So today, I just woke up. I was on Twitter. I saw a video of him saying that they actually paid him 20 million. And I told him it's 5K. I will never do that. I'm a businessman. And I want to say this politely on this video. You might have an opinion about me, but in 2025, I'll clear every opinion. I'll clear every accusation that is brought before me. Because I will never allow, if you keep quiet, it looks like you've admitted that, yes, you did this. But I will never allow anybody, you understand, accuse me of something I didn't do. Now, in this case, where is my 10% from the car deal? You've not paid me my 10%. That I told you is my 10%. You've not paid me. Now, I called the car company today. I said, how far? Has Spyro finished paying? He said, yes. He paid the final money in December. So, Spyro, where's my 10%? You've gone on this thing because you know how... You see, you think I don't know you. What you do is wake up, do things so that social media people will talk about you. But I'll tell you that, bro, toe to toe today. And even in December, there was one artist that we paid money to that was meant to refund the money. And the artist did not refund the money. I used my own money to pay for that money before even the final money came. I was going to pay him that money. I kept calling the artist. The artist did not send the money until maybe a week or so plus later. When the artist finally sent the money, I had that money. I was like, Spyro is not saying anything about my 10% from the car deal, which I told him already, and it's a standard practice. If I introduce you on a thing, if I sell a house for you, I get my 10%. If I book you as an artist, I get my 10%. So right now, please, guys, where is my 10%? You are saying, please.
So many talk, oh. So where Davido name come for enter inside this matter now? That Spyro call Davido name. And Spyro say Ubi Franklin come meet and say me perform. Say they'll give him they'll give him 5K. So after performance, he can go meet Ubi Franklin. Ubi Franklin no give him 5K. Say after all, no be Davido. Say na him just do am. So where that story come for enter into this whole matter? Well, we are going to see who is talking the truth later on. May I check to the end note comment section. I know people will start to blame Ubi. He say it's like Tunde and Ubi are not be friends because he always posts Ubi scandals or calling out. Someone say Ubi shouldn't be in OBO cycle. He don't cast too much wahala to be associated with OBO. Say now why I like Portable. He no go gree. Whoa, 20 million for performance. Money day music thing. Oh. Someone say Ubi naturally has never been a good person right from the start. I know say now Ubi the of course pass for here. No, okay. Let me check after he explained.
Hi, everyone.
Waiting Spyro got to waiting. He said, why is he always accused of scamming? Everyone that connects you to make money, even is $1 is family. We watch, we listen halfway. They say, why? Someone say, whatever they said this guy did, he did it. You introduce me to buy car, and I can never give you any money. These people that have to give money is the people that you introduce me to. They are the one to give you 10%. Not true? Where you for buy motor, now they're supposed to give you 10%, no be me. You know, say these agency people, they are wicked though. They say the Ubi looks like he's lying. Someone said, so in another word, Ubi in a picker, 10% master. So Spyro no know where they sell car, abi. Please respect yourself and respect Davido for us, abeg. So I say protect your name, protect your brand. There's no smoke without fire. People keep calling you out for things you didn't do, and you are yet to start doing things the right way. Okay, guys, let me know exactly how you feel about Ubi. Understand? Davido name again, oh, they don't drag and enter matter again.